I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. And today, we'd like to define some words. Treason. Treason is the crime of attacking a state authority to which one owes allegiance. This includes acts such as participating in a war against one's native country, attempting to overthrow its government, or attempting to kill its leaders. A person who commits treason is known in law as a traitor, which brings us to our next word, traitor.
Going to start that capital where the standing is.
Traitor is one who betrays another's trust or is false to an obligation or duty to persons or their country. Also, one who commits treason, like a douchebag. Two impeachments. Next word, kids, sedition. Sedition is conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or a monarch.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong.
Let's have trial by combat.
Blood alone moves the wheels of history.
It's kind of old school. Now, with these three words, what is the legal punishment for these crimes against America? You ready for the new word?
We want Trump! We want Trump! We want
Death! Yeah.
As Trump told them how to get the Insurrectiony street.
Here is the sentence if you do any of these crimes. Whoever owing allegiance to the United States levies war against them or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere, is guilty of treason and shall suffer death, or shall be imprisoned not for less than 5 years and fined not less than 10 grand. So if you're a traitor to your country, the penalty is death or 10 grand. So if you're going to commit treason, just put your baby toe in the waters of sedition. Be a tiny traitor, like these two assholes. This is Ted Grandpa Munster Cruz and Josh Heil Hitler Hawley, two members of the House Sedition Caucus, who led the Stop the Steal movement on an election that wasn't stolen. These two traitorous twats tried to overthrow a free and fair election, one that Bill Barr the Hutt and Brian, you seen my guns in my truck, Kemp, said had zero fucking fraud. Zero. Yet these two kept sucking on the taint of President Sweet Potato Hitler like it leaked butterscotch. And they lit the fuse on an explosion that killed 5 people, including a cop. Numerous officers were beaten, stabbed with an American flag, and weirdly enough, one was beaten with a Blue Lives Matter flag. I guess to you crackers, only Blue Lives Matter when they're killing black people. 197 Republicans voted to overthrow a free and fair election. Here's what these same treasonous scum told the left about Hillary Clinton losing the election.
You have people out there calling for recounts that are unsubstantiated based on no evidence. This was a legitimate election, and no one should question the fact that Donald Trump is the president-elect.
Hillary is on her sore loser tour, and now we have her going through recounts. You know what she needs to do? She needs to get over it. She lost. Get out of the way and let Donald Trump be president.
Do you think the Democrats are sore losers? Yeah, I do.
The reality is they're a bunch of spoiled crybabies.
Yet now they voted for treason and insurrection when obese Orange got his ass handed to him by 7 million votes.
For those who have concerns about the integrity of our elections, those who have concerns about what happened in November.
Is your ambition way out of control? Talk to your doctor about Treasonex. Side effects include whining, losing a book deal, being known as a traitor. Call your doctor about Treasonex.
But let's talk about my fellow countrymen. You know, for years you conservatives have chained yourself to the flag and the Constitution as if you were the only patriots. You chant USA while you're wiping shit on the walls of our democracy's most hallowed halls.
Insurrection with my poopy! There's poopy on the wall!
You You aren't patriots. Are you kidding me? You're traitors to your country, to democracy, and to those who died for this country. You commit treason against the flag you say you honor and made your cargo shorts and sleeveless t-shirt out of. By the way, those sleeves are the only place that you don't have guns, bro. You use the Constitution to justify carrying a weapon of war to use against the Constitution that gave you the right to carry a weapon of war, traitor. You raised the flag of a bankrupt reality television hack over the flag that beat the Nazis and saved millions of Jewish lives. The same Jews you buy swag that says 6 million of them slaughtered wasn't quite enough. And to everyone who showed up at the Capitol on January 6th and showed your true selves, you should be ashamed. You aren't Americans, you aren't patriots, you're terrorists, treasonous and seditious, and morons. You guys beat a cop with a Blue Lives Matter flag? You filmed yourselves committing federal crimes. You took felony selfies. Then when you got caught, you whined about it.
They pushed me out and they maced me.
And not just snowflakes, but treasonous snowflakes. If you believe in the madness that has taken over our country, I am done with you. After 2/3 of the House voted to kill democracy, they got hit with some backlash. And then they said,
right now, our focus should be on healing our nation.
We should be focused on bringing the nation together.
Have a conscience. Put the people before politics.
Gentleman's time's expired.
Unify
Gentleman from Oklahoma.
country.
I understand for some, this call for unity may ring hollow.
Oh, we beg for unity. We need to come together. We need to unite. We need to heal. Why do people always want unity with people they fucked over? But okay, you want unity? Here's the deal. When traitors Ted KKK Cruz and Stormfront cover model Josh Hawley are ripped from Congress, when the 197 other seditious scrotums are censured, when the thousands of treasonous douchebags that wanted to hang the vice president and kill the leaders of our country, along with the police that were there protecting those leaders, when those seditious bitches are treated the way they treated Officer Sicknick, yeah, he was beaten to death with a fire extinguisher. Remember what the penalty for treason is? Death. Or 10 grand. When we have accountability, we can have unity. After consequences, we can have reconciliation. After justice for treason and murder and sedition and every one of you traitorous fucks that tried to turn this amazing country into a dictatorship led by the worst piece of rotting human flesh fascist dickhead we have ever put in office, after every one of you is put into jail to pay for your crimes against democracy and the rule of law, after you've lost your jobs and friends because you rioted, not because you were standing up for the innocent murdered like George Floyd and Tamir Rice, not because you were standing up for justice or freedom or liberty, but to take it away from us. Unity? Well, as the great Abraham Lincoln said, when it comes to these traitors, I should prefer them immigrating to some country where they make no pretense of loving liberty. To Russia, for instance, where despotism can be taken pure and without the base alloy of hypocrisy. To you traitors, let me explain what Abraham Lincoln meant. If you don't like our democracy, fuck off and leave. Say hi to Putin. We're coming for him next. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Did I just threaten Putin?